Welcome to Finance Deep Dive. Talking about money, it's just tough, right? Whether it's with your family, your partner, or even just with yourself. But in this video, we're going to flip the script by breaking down the 3 pillars of true financial freedom. So let me ask you something. What if I told you that building real, lasting wealth has absolutely nothing to do with how big your paycheck is? That's a huge idea, right? And it's exactly the question we're going to answer today. All right, let's dive right in. We've got a 3-part framework for you that's going to take that fuzzy dream of financial freedom and make it a real, solid plan you can actually start using, like today. Okay, first things first, we have got to clear something up. There is a world of difference between being rich and being wealthy, and honestly, understanding this is step 1. So here's the deal. Being rich, that's all the stuff you see, the big salary, the fancy car, the flashy lifestyle. It's like a huge roaring river, super impressive, but what happens if the rain stops? Now, wealth, that's the stuff you don't see. It's more like a deep, calm reservoir. It's that feeling of security, knowing the money you make while you sleep is more than enough to cover your expenses. And this quote just nails it. You've got one guy pulling in up to 10 million bucks a year, and he can't sleep at night because he's stressed about money. He's rich, sure, but he is not wealthy. Then you have the other guy making just $52,000 a year, but his income easily covers everything he needs. That guy, he's the one who's truly wealthy. So this is the key takeaway, the big goal. Wealth is just this simple. Having enough passive income coming in to be greater than your burn rate, your total monthly expenses. That's it. That's economic security. That is real freedom. And that brings us perfectly to our first pillar. See, before you can even think about building wealth on the outside, you gotta build it on the inside first. It all kicks off with the stories you're telling yourself about money. So many of us are being held back by these limiting beliefs we don't even realize we have. You know the ones. Things like, making money is just so hard, or people with money must be bad. These little stories, the ones we probably picked up as kids, are quietly sabotaging our success. So how do you fix that? Well, you build what's called an abundance habit. First, you just have to acknowledge those old stories, see them for what they are. Then, try practicing generosity. Give away your time, your knowledge. That one simple act tells your brain, hey, there's plenty to go around. And finally, you gotta cultivate gratitude. Shift your focus from what you don't have to the abundance you already do. Okay, so once our mindset is getting rewired, pillar number 2 is all about taking action in the real world. That abundance mindset we just talked about, that's what's going to open your eyes to all the opportunities out there. It's time to monetize what you know, because honestly, in today's economy, the whole game has changed. Just like entrepreneur Cody Sanchez says, these days, you do not have to have money to make money. Think about that for a second. That is a huge shift. Your most valuable asset isn't the cash in your bank account. It's what's in your head. It's what you know and what you can do. And this whole idea is called expertise to equity. So instead of just trading your time for a paycheck, you trade your unique skills for actual ownership in a business. I mean, if you can help a company make more money, cut their costs, or just make the owner's life less of a headache, you can negotiate for a piece of the pie. And hey, real quick, if you're finding this framework valuable, do us a favor and hit that subscribe button. It honestly motivates us to keep posting more videos just like this. All right, let's move on to our final and, I think, most practical pillar, the wealth formula. This is the super simple but incredibly powerful math that really drives financial growth. And here it is. It's so beautifully simple. Your income minus your expenses, that equals your margin. And what you do with that leftover cash is literally everything. It's got to go to 2 places, investments and savings. But let's be super clear about the priority here. Yes, savings are absolutely crucial for emergencies, but it's your investments that are going to build that real long-term wealth. The whole goal is to put as much of that margin to work as you can so your money starts making more money for you. And look, if you're sitting there thinking, I don't have enough to start, just remember this number, $2. That's it. Investor Jaspreet Singh's very first stock purchase was for just $2. See, it's not about how much you start with, it's all about the habit of just getting started. Now, on the flip side of that, controlling your expenses is just as critical. I mean, even after making his first $1 million in a single year, Jaspreet was still driving a car that cost $500. It's such a powerful reminder that keeping your burn rate low is absolutely essential, no matter how much you're earning. So let's bring it all together. Your path to true freedom really just boils down to these three things. Number one, adopt an abundance mindset. Number two, figure out how to turn your expertise into equity. And number three, apply that simple wealth formula consistently, over and over again. You see, the path to real wealth is actually a lot clearer than most people think. So the only question left is, what's your first step? If you want more videos that break down big ideas into simple steps, make sure you're subscribed.